Sometimes celebrity endorsements are a dangerous thing when it comes to campaigns, but Ariana Grande, the star of the new Wicked film, has actually come out endorsing a ride at Disney that we really don't want to see changed. Let's talk about the campaign to stop the changing of Tower of Terror here on That Park Place.
Apparently, we're not the only ones, Culture, Marvin, that don't want change at Disney parks, specifically them changing over attractions and making them lesser versions of what they once were. Apparently, that is shared by none other than Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande, this via Entertainment Weekly, makes public plea to protect and preserve Disney's Tower of Terror ride from Marvel. Quote, dire desperation. Quote, please allow the iconic and tremendous Tower of Terror to stand tall permanently in the name of historical preservation, spooky honor, and good old-fashioned fun. This by Joey Nolft. As Walt Disney World Attractions intro video explains, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is a star in its own right, one that's burned bright enough to inspire full protective action from superstar Ariana Grande. The singer-songwriter and upcoming Wicked actress appeared on the most recent episode of Bowen Yang's and Matt Roger's Last Culturistas podcast, sorry about that, where she issued a firm decree to Disney that they better not retheme the Florida version of the guest favorite ride to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy like the company did at Disneyland Resort in California. We actually have the video here. She speaks really fast. I don't know if they've increased the speed on this clip, but for our purposes, I guess it works out fine. Here we go. Ariana Grande pleading Tower of Terror stay the way it is.
An open letter to Disney World Orlando. Hello, I hope this finds you well. My name is Ariana Grande. I've been a frequent visitor and a great admirer of your park since I can remember. Some of my fondest adult but professional memories have been collaborating on my cover of Alan Menken and David Zippel's tremendous hit, Zero to Hero, and performing in front of Cinderella's castle along a magnificent choir that you so graciously provided. Further, some of my oldest and warmest personal memories include spotting hidden Mickeys across the parks, driving up from Boca on the weekends, counting the purple signs, knowing we were nearing your parks, and alas, ... riding the absolute masterpiece that is the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror for the first time once I was finally tall enough. Mm-hmm. Oh. Perhaps this message comes prematurely, but I would be remiss if I did not reach out with a potential matter of grave concern. In the wake of the most recent alterations that have befallen your historic park in California, yes, I am referring to the calamitous loss / makeover of the Tower of Terror ride here. I humbly implore you to not follow suit. Please allow the iconic and tremendous Tower of Terror to stand tall, permanently, in the name of historical preservation, spooky honor, and good old-fashioned fun. I hope that you'll consider this humble plea from a passionate fan, and am I way over?
No, go.
While asking that my own passionate and devoted fans sign the attached Change.org petition just in case. I never posted this, but I really wanted to.
And that's 1 minute. Are you going to post it?
My best friend Aaron and I worked on this together during the pandemic.
You can tell it went through drafts.
Yeah, absolutely.
The vocab.
Yeah.
Calamitous loss.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting little thing that she put out there. Apparently, she was super concerned that Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida might be rethemed in the same way that it was in Anaheim. Guys, what do you think about this? Is there real concern that this attraction be changed? And is this petition warranted?
No, especially not during the pandemic when she was talking about when she wrote this. I mean, nobody was talking about that.
And they're kind of painted in a corner when it comes to Guardians. So I don't know why you would bother to do this and have two Guardians attractions in two different parks. Doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, not to me. I never thought that they would do the Guardians of the Galaxy treatment for the original Hollywood Tower of Terror out there in Disney's Hollywood Studios. I will say, though, I could imagine them retheming this eventually, but to other franchises. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, but I don't look. There's no upside. Again, Disney doesn't. I understand that a lot of people are like, well, it's a cheap way for them to refresh an attraction, and I'm like, no, it's a way to piss off people who are fans of an attraction that is, for one point in time, was a featured weenie for the given park. I mean,
and it is. I was literally just about to say that it is still the icon of the park, and it's because it's the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any danger of this happening.
I don't think so either. But here's the weird thing about this whole story: Ariana Grande wasn't the only one to voice her concerns about this attraction. Apparently, her thoughts are shared by none other than Mariah Carey. Here we go.
you and Ariana Grande have the same feeling about Tower of Terror. She has written an entire notes app statement, a petition basically to Disney, but she is like, if you do anything to Tower of Terror in Orlando,
There will be a revolt.
Right, because they did it in LA.
They made it the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is cute.
Which is not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, but it's not the Tower of Terror.
It's not a classic.
It's raining.
Yes. See, but you can do that kind of spooky scary.
Well, yeah, but it's also because it's a ride.
Yeah,
you go
sure,
up and
sure.
down on it.
But you're in it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You're in the spook.
I don't like scary movies at all, but I can do a haunted house because I feel like I can run away. You know what I mean? It's like when you have me on foot, I'm very spry. Mariah, I'm very spry.
I understand.
And so I can get away from the terror. But when I'm sitting in a chair, it feels like it's happening to you. Maybe you identify.
Yeah, I hear you.
Weird. This is such a strange story. This is why I wanted to feature it, because not one, but two celebrities have come out trying to defend the Tower of Terror. And I will agree with Theme Park Casual right here. Where was the energy like this for Splash? Splash, I think, is far more consequential than Tower of Terror. At least in my mind. I know people are hardcore Tower of Terror fans, and not take away anything away from you. But I suppose, now that I think about it, maybe that makes sense, Marvin. Maybe that's why Ariana Grande during the pandemic wrote this petition to save Tower of Terror, because that's when they announced the ending to Splash.
True. So she's trying to maybe change the narrative a little bit, you think?
Perhaps, yeah, because they had already replaced I would say 4 attractions at least, right? A great movie ride to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Frozen Ever After.
Issues now, by the way.
Yes, well, that's
look.
true.
Unless we said, we all know why they replaced Splash Mountain. It was for those political reasons. It's for the virtue signaling reasons. Unless they all of a sudden, start getting offended by people being, prejudiced against people who are dead, then I don't think Tower of Terror has to worry about the Splash Mountain treatment.
I don't think so either. And I will agree with Pierre Geisty right here.
Yes.
Where's the energy amongst celebs for Rivers of America? Yeah, that's a good point right there. We need more petitions. We need more people coming out and talking about how important Rivers of America is to the entirety of Magic Kingdom. It's not just one attraction. It's a vibe, that it's an atmosphere that they're destroying on that side of the park. But it is, look, it's one of those, hey, if I had a nickel for every single time this happened, I'd have 10 cents, but I'm just surprised that it happened twice, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It is weird how there is some obsession with saving an attraction like Tower of Terror in this way.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.